Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Power Art. Today, we're going to be continuing reading Rekkyou Sensen. Going to be starting on chapter 13 today. Going to see how far we get. Should be getting into match number 3. Yeah. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help improve this. I unblurred the manga panels. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted for that. And also, I have music that will be playing in the background as I read. So let me know if that works. Um, yeah, just let me know. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, lower that down a little bit. The United episode 13 in Truck Day. The United States lost. Everyone is in shock. This must be a lie. The defeat of an absolute stronghold, a sense of turmoil. United States Department of Defense, Pentagon, countermeasures, headquarters for the Battle of Ruined Nations. We lost? How can it be? Aiden lost? This is impossible. What kind of monster was that proxy hero from Japan? The consequences are serious. Vice President of the United States, Daniel S. Berkeley. Mr. President, I deeply apologize. The responsibility for causing our nation to lose its most important pillar is immense. Even if this war ends and we manage to survive, your downfall is inevitable. Within the country, we don't know what might happen. I will do my best to protect you all. When this war is over, if there's any responsibility I can take on, I will gladly do so. Aiden. He is still alive. Nathan. Battle of the Ruined Nations rule. A proxy hero cannot attack anyone who is not another proxy hero. China's proxy hero cannot attack us. There are still more than enough chances to get Mr. Aiden back. We'll get him back before the Battle of the Ruined Nation ends. Surely. Okay. So America is planning a counterattack. Okay. Ministry of National Defense of China. Looks like that brat won. But after all, that's his job. He'll just get even more arrogant. I wish that weapon had some manners built in. It's a pain we don't have a replacement for him. It would be helpful if we had a more docile combat machine. Well, despite being cheeky, he does the job properly. Indeed, he managed to beat the 99% resonance.
As you can tell.
Oh no, there's an ad.
It uses AI to create great-looking, totally pro logos in minutes.
Sorry. But we cannot let our guard down. In the next battle, well, he'll probably be fine. Multiple injuries, disordered organs. Be careful while moving into the table. 1, 2, 3. Feeding yourself. What? These tatters. Tunnel mess. And the old guys in the government. That is evil.
knows a place like this within the complex. It seems Gaia designed it. Gaia? Really? Yes. She said that for the sake of humans, they need a place to live. For the sake of humans? That's right. She wants to reduce the population other times she helps. The second round is in a few days. Do you think you can fight? Since the Battle of the Ruined Nations began, I've been feeling constantly overwhelmed. I also thought I had already prepared myself, but seeing it in front of my eyes is very different. When I saw those two fight in the second battle, I realized something wrong. I don't want to believe that God's orders, but after all, God's it's over. This hologram of the old Earth is amazing too, isn't it? Are those supposed to be Earth? Okay. A lot of unknown land. Egypt. Your name is something or something like that. I think. Okay. I'm making sure. I thought you know, guys.
Wow.
Join the club today for $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel any.
Okay. I'll have it over here. War doesn't just destroy lives, but also destroys things that are more valuable than thousands of lives. It destroys the history of a country. Okay. Okay, I read all that. Oh shit. Okay. The killing between nations just has become a killing between neighbors. My country is in a bad situation too. The desert is growing more and more and food is running out. Living in that place is getting harder every day. Both adults and children, we are all hopeless. How many times will we have to repeat this? How many more times will we cry and make others cry in this world? That's ridiculous. Again, I understand. Okay, hold on. I just saw this something. Why couldn't like the Japanese hero, because his powers is plants, so anything that his like blood touches, plants will grow from. So why couldn't he go to like Egypt and grow plants there? Is it technically? I don't know if he can grow like corn or wheat or something like that. Nothing's saying he can't, so he should be able to, which could solve the food problem. But for me, it doesn't matter if I'm foolish, stupid, or cruel. From all over the world, even if I'm cursed by those who will be born in the future, I would choose to fight, just like those from the past, because I don't want to cry anymore. So I would choose to make strangers cry instead. Okay, that's badass. Okay. Namir. Oh no. You got out again. I'm fine. He didn't do anything to me. I was just talking to him. I'm coming back. You. I have a choice. And you? Australia team waiting room. Zero Justice X Moon A. Okay. Playing some video games. I'm going to change my character. Hold on. Damn, no more items. It's amazing how you keep losing. You best. Okay, did this bullet himself say that he's gonna lose? Okay. Are you okay? The fight will begin tomorrow afternoon. Do you have a strategy or something? A strategy? Me? Does it seem like I have one? I'm okay. I can say for sure though that can't say for sure though, but since everyone's life here depends on me, I will do my best. Also, have I ever lost at anything other than the game? I don't think so. See? Hey, listen. In our country, there is something called stromatolite, you know? Is that thing, or maybe a living organism? I'm not really sure. Oh, it's a colony made of dead cayenne bacteria. Yeah, that. It is the oldest life form that's first appeared on Earth 3.5 billion years ago. Life on Earth was born in Australia, the country where it all began. The beginning of life in Australia, the proxy hero of beginning. It's amazing. It has a special touch. Don't worry. How many years do you think I've been living with these cells? I've had them since I was born. It seems there are many heroes with greater resonance and battle records than me, but since me and these cells are pretty close friends, I won't lose. That's a sick ass photo shot of him. Okay? He will move again. Okay, so we're on chapter 14 now. And it seems like it's going to be Australia versus Egypt. Probably it was already confirmed what the matchup order is. I just don't remember. There we go. No. Her name is Namir. They probably already said what it is. Cornelius, maybe? Okay. I am Will 6, so yeah. Okay. Battle of the Ruined Nations, third round, 11 hours before the start. Oh, at 1 a.m. President Fahad. Here is he. He is here. President of Egypt, Laila Fahad. Episode 14. Raise the curtain. the representative of Australia, Cornelius. I was thinking, I don't know what to choose if our proxy hero wins. Prime Minister of Australia, Cornelius Silburn. Resources, land, military power. Honestly, there's so much I want. If people keep increasing in numbers and consuming the earth, the world will repeat another mistake again. Nevertheless, I've been thinking, a way for us to survive without taking anything from anyone. All of us together. That should be the responsibility of the people entrusted to leading the countries. That's right. But now we are enemies. Wars are ultimate.
With the Amex Gold Card,
No.
every meal is a reward.
Turn the ad
Times
off.
membership rewards points at
That's right, but now we are enemies. Wars are ultimately about the victor, taking on remaining conflicts and burdens. I won't take anything away from anyone, but survival means cooperating from now and for humanity's future. Even if there's no time, mistakes, perhaps not even a repetitive future will come. Layla, were you so kind? You are so kind. It's been a year since the meeting. I think about it. August 5th, 2207 noon. The traces of the previous battles cannot be repaired overnight, but that's cool. I like that. I like that feature. The fight, the arena can be repaired in a day, so I like that. That's a little bit of distinction from Record of Ragnarok. Okay. It's unlikely that this will affect today's matchup. The Battle of the Ruined Nations, third round. Let's get started. I apologize for making everyone wait. The third round of the Ruined Nations decisive battle. The entrance of the proxy heroes. He was discovered 4 years ago. I thought it was okay. I was wrong. He was discovered 4 years ago in Egypt, on the outskirts of Cairo, 2nd District, Mishayat Nasir. When government officials made contact with him, it was not on the battlefield, but on the desolate stage. An elegant white swan, sometimes he appeared as a graceful young girl with pale skin, only to transform into a fierce warrior. At one point, he would become a wild tiger, and at another, a beautiful serpent. He could shine like a glittering constellation. An extremely versatile master of dance. For the people in the area, perhaps this name is more familiar. The wandering musical trope, the Crescent Moon and Biz, with whose brightest star was this unparalleled master of dance. First magnitude star, Altar. No way. No way. Is this guy a proxy hero? From Area B of the continent of Africa, the proxy hero of Egypt. Generations of bones, Namir Saban. What a huge audience. Amazing, right? Well, both jeers and cheers, like welcome. Okay. Proxy hero of Egypt, Generations of Bones. Theseus sales resonance rates 82%. Namir Shaban. That guy, he's a proxy hero. I saw him in Sharkia. My granddaughter likes him. I usually show her cheap shows like that. But the one he's in, Crescent Moon and the God's Days, It's special. From Area A of Oceania, descending from the heavens. Luca. Okay, okay. Okay. We got our fighters. Line that up a little bit better. There we go. Australia epoxy hero Luca Akahus. Wow, what an amazing atmosphere. I might be a little nervous. Proxy hero of Australia, generation of insects. Theseus cells resonance rate 71%. Luca Acost. He is a celebrity. Prime Minister of Mongolia. Arslan Batyr. Prime Minister of Canada. Samuel Fisher. This guy. All leaders around the world. All leaders already know, right? Year 2190, Perth, Australia. In our world, for the first time, a human with the cells of Theseus was discovered. A human who undergoes phase mutations. The first contact with him was made by a staff member from a nursing hospital. It was a rainy day. He had been left at the gate of the facility. He had just been born, on the verge of death. He had never had to use an oxygen mask. Recently, a male employee had his bones broken. He was only 4 years old, right? Who exactly is that child? What is he? Since when have you been able to use this power? I don't remember. Hey, are you kind people? Or are you scary people? Okay, decapitated bows, okay. Since he had unprecedented powers, the government quickly retrieved him. No samples, no data. The first of the new humanity. The original proxy hero, number 0. Amazing. Everyone's paying attention to you. Proxy hero number 0. I know you two. Hey, thank you. But I think you're overhyping me a bit, you know? Even with resonance rate of just 70%, I was only born a little earlier, you know? I just lived with the cells of Theseus for a bit longer. That's right. But I couldn't believe it until I heard your voice. You're really a man. You're really a man. So I won't go easy on you. How scary. What the hell are you? Do you have telepathy or something? Who knows? Well, almost everyone makes mistakes. I like your face though. Just like you, I also don't have a high resonance rate percentage compared to others. Just a bit. I can't understand the way people's minds work. It's still scary. The leaders of Egypt and Australia, if you already decided what you want when you win, you can declare it now. Ahem. After the Battle of the Ruined Nations, I would like to have a permission to collaborate with your nation for the good of the citizens of both area. Well, you're idealistic as usual. What a nice guy. Isn't he? I really like him. The restoration of diplomatic relations is the same as what the
The people tire of war, and their disdain for the crown waxes with each passing day.
Boop. As what the Japanese proxy hero wanted. So, leader of Egypt, what does your area want? We We want Gaia to decide for us. What? Layla? Me? Our area has no more habitable regions, food, resources, or hope. It is filled with fights, resentment, bitterness, and crying. Supreme Artificial Intelligence Gaia, we want to leave the decision of what is best for our area to your calculations. The best choice for the people today. That's it. The responsibility of the person in charge of the country. I got it. The leader of a nation entrusting an AI. I feel like I understand a bit. For the sake of a country, who use whatever you can, even if it means abandoning your own judgment. I think it's a tough choice. It's rational, but cruel. Well, compared to what the old man told me, it's different, huh? You're Namir, right? I heard your boss is the pragmatic type, but you know, who knows? To live, you have to stop caring about appearances, don't you? I like to be honest, though. I heard you were the kind of person, but you know, it's exactly It's exactly people like that who end up changing. Or it's scary, isn't it? It looks like they're both ready. Third battle of the Battle of Ruined Nations. Australia versus Egypt. The battle begins. Okay, they charge at each other. It looks like Luca goes low. He's dual wielding daggers, okay, or bowling knives. He goes low. I like his fit in this shot right here. And it looks like Namir is catapulting over top of him. Everyone is in shock on the screens. Oh, this Egyptian and the Namir looks like he has a looks like a Assassin Creed braid, but instead of being on the underside of the wrist, is on the overside of the wrist. Okay. And first of all, they check each other's weapons. Oh, it's a bone dagger. Okay. The Australian proxy hero's special weapon, the dual dagger Eclipse. Against the Egyptian proxy hero weapon, the Armory Bangle Secret. Both weapons are small, but the power is impressive. Okay. So basically like a brooch on the wrist that shoots out a bone blade. Okay. Luca is backstepping. This is weapon. Something is coming out of the bangle. What is... As Namir charges in, Luca blocks it with his knife, and the bone is a fucking bone. Something capable of weaponizing bones. Light and sharp, but the body is light too. Flurry of blows coming in. Luca parries one, sending Namir flying into the sky. Probably in terms of raw power, Proxy Hero is better. But when it comes to weapon handling, the speed, due to a smaller build, slightly favors the Egyptian Proxy Hero. If the close quarter battle continues, how it'll play out. Hitting that Sunjin Wu pose, okay. Namir already has a look of shock as he's coming down. It's a Proxy Hero I'm up against. There's also a proper wrong range option. Throwing his knives as he's falling into the air. Arm snake. Okay. Luca's shock in his eyes as looks like some whips are going around. He got caught right in the side of it. Okay. What? Oh, those are his? This right here is not his. Like the this wiring here, looks like it might be his. Connected to his sword. Yes, he has his knives back. But that guy isn't moving. Amazing. It's coming from a blind spot. It's amazing. It's coming from a blind spot. Where did that come from? And what was launched? What is that body? My singular resonance. I don't want to use it too much because it hurts, but my opponent is a more experienced proxy hero. It's better I use it as early as possible. Dance. CCSL's cytoskeletal reorganization, singular type, organic matter, underworld dress code, foot, tiger. He disappeared. He flash stepped him. Australia Luca blocks it with the Sun Jin Woo pose again.
Say it.
Did it go through?
B is for boy. You.
Anyways, it looks like Luca blocked it, but the shit still went through. Generations of bones, the mere Saban. Does he have the ability to transform bones of his own? On his own body? Onto the bones of others? Oh wait, no, hold up. Is he able to control the bones inside of his opponent? That would be fucking broken. If being kind has allowed you to win until now, and that's fine. As it is. But we made our choice. It's choices we didn't want to make for the sake of those who couldn't even make a choice to survive. There's no going back on our choice because the decisive battle of the Ruined Nations is not a game. The dices have been cast, and the only thing that decides the future is people's choices. That's the end of chapter 14. Okay. There's good start. I'm going to call it there. Good start to round 3. I'm rooting for Luca to win. But if Namir seems like he's gonna be broken as fuck. Aiden Adams was also broken as fuck, and he's still lost at the end. So there's a strong chance that even though Namir is fucking seems to be broken, there's a chance he may lose. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. Be sure to let me know if there's anything I can do to help improve this. If the music was too loud or music selection, stuff like that. Let me know if there's a Nerd series that you would like me to read. I'll be glad to read it. Or a show you would like to see me react to. Let me know also. What your thoughts on the series is, and also be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, I'll be seeing you.